This morning, well, we know the ballots are in and Election Day has ended. So who and what won over the hearts and minds of Texas voters in this round of the mostly local elections? Well, before getting to the results this morning, it's important to know that there's likely going to be more than just a few runoffs this summer, with hundreds of candidates just in the Dallas-Fort Worth area alone having decided to run this cycle. So let's start off with Texas District 6, a U.S. House of Representatives seat. 23 candidates were running for this seat. Susan Wright and Hake Elzy were the last standing, and as you can see, Wright is leading with 19% of the votes, and we'll see their names again in the runoff election. Now, the race for Fort Worth mayor was also a very crowded race with 10 people running. Deborah Peoples and Maddie Parker came out on top, with these two will also move forward to the runoff election. Now, a runoff election won't be needed for the mayor of Plano. John Munns was elected the city's next mayor last night, defeating city council member Lily Bow and retired professor Lydia Ortega. Now, the three candidates on the ballot to replace Plano Mayor Harry Larisselier, whose tenure comes to an end after 8 years due to term limits. Now, attorney and business owner Jim Ross secured an early lead in the Arlington mayoral race, with pastor and former council member Michael Glaspie trailing behind the crowded contest here. Ross is at about 47%, Glaspie at 21%. In Dallas, all the votes are in. Paul E. Ridley is leading in votes. He is running against incumbent David Blewett for the Dallas Council PL 14 seat. Now let's take you to Austin, where voters supported Austin's Proposition B plan, which gained 58% of the votes. Now this will reinstate Austin's public camping ban, criminalizing and penalizing people for sitting or lying on public sidewalks or sleeping outdoors in and near downtown Austin and the University of Texas. Yesterday, before this vote was final, Governor Greg Abbott, he tweeted this out, saying today is Election Day in Austin. Austinites, be sure to vote for Proposition B to reinstate the public camping ban. Now, this will ensure greater health and safety for everyone in Austin, so I guess his wishes were definitely answered yesterday.